All right, let's get into Mizrahi Jews. So, I don't know a whole lot about them, so I had to do a little bit of research, plugging it into the biblical tree that I have. Now, they might descend from a whole lot of the lost tribes, maybe even some of the other tribes. They're going to be Jews of Northern Africa and the Middle East from the Muslim countries. So we know that Northern Africa is Ham. We've got Shem up in here. That's going to be your Middle East. And we've got Japheth over here. So Japheth is up there and over there. Let's do a breakdown. Now, Mizrahi and Mizraim. Interesting. Mizraim is going to be Ham's line, comes out of Egypt and the Philistine. So that, again, Northern Africa. I don't know how this all plugs in down here, but they are going to have, depending on where they're from, they're going to have some Ham, Mizraim, and Cush. So you got Egypt and Philistine. We got Ethiopia and Libya and Sudan under Cush. Because of the Muslim connection, you know you've got, it goes from Shem to Abraham. We've got Ishmael, possibly Esau. We've got Dedan. And then we've got Japheth's line. So we have Meshech. We've got Madai, who's going to be your Middle East and Asia, Central Turkey and Russia. So the Mizrahis have a very large mix. Now, when the Assyrians took the 10 tribes captive, is it at the last of it, 723 BC, right? They would have taken the 10 tribes. They wouldn't have touched the Levites. They weren't taking them because they were in the south. But the other ones might have somehow blended in and eventually felt bad and brought the religions, once they scattered from there, to these other locations. Ethiopia believes they descend from Dan. Let me tell you, that guy got around because Dan is like all over the globe for real. We've looked at China, Japan, Scandinavia. We got Denmark. We got Ireland. Like, that guy got around. I think his seed spread all over. But it could be Asher. It could be blended up in here. Simeon. It could be all of these ones. Who left? It would explain how the religions were being practiced in these regions. Somebody had to bring it there. And this is likely which ones brought it there. But they're going to have a large mix. Now, for the ones that were in Northern Africa, remembering from the previous two videos, Ashkenaz, some of them ended up in Spain mixing with the Sephardic Jews. And then in 1492, when they split off, some went to Latin America and then others went to like Northern Africa and in this region. So those ones mixed in with these ones, I mean, there might be people out there sitting with 7, 8 different tribes in their blood. Crazy to think about. But I cannot get 100% confirmation on these. The other ones, there are ruins and writings that suggest who was there. For Ethiopia, believing they descend from Dan, that's going to be, through the rumor mill history, that was lore that was passed down through generations. So it's possible.